It's me, man. It's me. Super sick.
Don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
Hey, chill, chill.
I need it.
Stop twerking, bro. Truck, stop twerking, dude.
Negative.
It's me, man. It's me.
不起了，退了，退了。我操！我操！无聊了。What's up, bitch?
Knife.
What the fuck? I don't accept this.
No.
What the fuck?
No.
What the fuck?
Experience for most of you, because it is my intention to scream at all of you the same way a school teacher screams at a stupid child, or a father screams at a boy who intends to get the absolute best from him, but he knows his son's a bit of a lazy retard. That's what I intend to do on this podcast. It's not going to be pleasant, not going to be happy, it's not going to be fun. I'm going to sit here and tell you all the truth about yourselves, and the smart ones of you will feel terrible enough to do something about it, and the rest of you are lost. Mr. Producer. So before you shout at everybody, I actually collected a very interesting list of questions. And this one... I am going to shout at everyone, though, because genuinely, I keep getting asked the same questions on repeat over and over again by the peasants and peons of the population, and I'm tired of it. So I'm going to once and for all spend a considerable amount of time yelling at people so they understand the truth of the world. And if they do something about it, then they deserve their life of eternal riches. And if they don't do anything about it, then they deserve their life of eternal poverty. So that's what I'm going to do on this podcast. I'm answering the questions once and for all. I'm going to scream at everyone. Wonderful. Well, we've got one notable super chat. It's actually from Sneeko, but he says, How can we use free speech for good without risking the warfare of martyrdom? Nigga, I don't know. Without risking martyrdom and warfare? You're asking the wrong people. Have you got any clue how to talk without risking going through what we've gone through? It's almost like we're the wrong people to ask that question.
There's no such thing as avoiding war, my friend. There's no such thing as avoiding when you tell the truth. This wait, bitches are calling me. 1 second. Sorry about that. There's no such thing as avoiding warfare. War is certain in life. War is certain. Believe it's coming for all of us, and you're either at war against the objectives that you're trying to complete and instill the slavery in your mind, or you're at war against yourself. Because if you believe the things they tell you, if you believe the things they want you to believe, then you're going to be depressed and sad and unhappy at war against your own mind. As soon as you get your own mind under control, you end up at war against them because you're a sovereign individual who believes in personal responsibility and strength. War cannot be avoided. As for martyrdom, well, at some point, someone has to lead from the front and be martyred. It's unfortunate reality. I feel like me interested in doing that. But in the end, if you achieve the objectives and enough people follow you and you do good for the world, then perhaps in some ways it was worth it.
Right.
He keeps calling me. Just leave me alone.
Hang on.
Just leave me alone. I'm hanging up on every app. But fucking calling me on fucking Signal.
Why do you have them open? I thought you were Mr. Producer. I thought you were going to be organized about this.
Bro, don't challenge my Mr. Producing. Don't make me put up the fucking thing. Exactly. Don't even step to me about Mr. Producing.
All right, so an email went out today. Do you want to discuss the contents of it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my headphones off.
I think that's what you were gonna start with.
Yes, I'm gonna start by yelling at everybody.
Okay.
But before we do that, let's keep it lighthearted, right? So first, how many people are watching us? How many people?
52,000.
Okay, cool. So first, I'm gonna explain why the DNG is here. We have the DNG on podcast with us. Wearing a DNG t-shirt. You can see it's homeless Matt Shea, who follows us around the world wearing the same clothes every single time, the same jacket.
Yeah.
And it says D front, and we have some DNG stuff on the back. Now, I know you're thinking, this explains what a DNG is. Disgraced news gatherer, deluded narrative generator, discredited news guardian, dork, nerd, geek. DNG. The DNG, Matt Shea. Now, I know you're sitting here going, well, who's going to buy that? Who wants to wear a t-shirt saying they're a DNG? But you don't understand the brilliance of it. The point of the DNG t-shirt is that you buy it for somebody else who is a DNG, first. And secondly, every single time, get rid of Matt. Fuck you, man.
His arms fell off anyway.
Piss off with your document.
Matt
Let's do another documentary. Yeah. Nobody cares, Matt.
He has no hands, and I think his arms falling off has just told the whole world that
he has no hands.
No hands.
You buy the DNG t-shirt from topg.com, not to wear, to give to someone who's a DNG. And the brilliant thing about it is, every single time someone buys a DNG t-shirt, Matt Shea gets an email to his personal email address, letting him know that a DNG shirt has been purchased, and someone is walking around in the world with a picture of him being homeless on a t-shirt. So, if you want to troll Matt Shea, you can purchase DNG t-shirts on topg.com, and he gets an email every single time. It's great.
You know what? I don't want to interject necessarily to defend him, but I do want to say he started the war with you, obviously.
He started it. Of course, I'm just winning.
He came into our house, sat here in our faces, and disingenuously waited until he thought we were at rock bottom to release the mother of all hit pieces, which no one believed and no one liked. Now, he did start this fight, but Andrew, you've ended his career.
Tell me how I've ended his career.
He can't tweet anything ever or say anything anywhere without everyone telling him he's a DNG and asking him for chocolates. Everybody.
He is. He is a DNG.
No, I know, but Andrew, he's right now, apparently, because we've seen him obviously at our house begging for interviews and like at court begging for our attention wearing the same old clothes. He's obviously working on some new film piece, and he thinks, oh, finally, I'm going to get Andrew Tate back with my new hit piece full of lies. But when he releases it, everyone's just going to call him a DNG and ask him for chocolates.
Are you telling me he's wasted the last 6 months of his life, the last money in his savings account, flying around the world, putting together some bullshit documentary for everyone to ignore and call him a DNG because I left him outside my gate?
After 48 hours of everyone calling him a DNG and asking for chocolates, he's going to go back into being irrelevant. Obscurity forever. Obscurity forever.
So it is kind of interesting. Are you telling me he's wasted the last 6 months of his life? The last money in his savings account, flying around the world. I ruined all of these clowns because when I spoke to the DNG when he was outside, he said, "Well, actually, the BBC will only send me, the Batty Boy Club. He said, the Batty Boy Club only want to send me. And I said, I guarantee they'd probably send some. And he challenged me on it. And I said, you're operating under a level of hubris and delusion. So I allowed Lucy to come, who I had to destroy. My best friend Lucy, who also spends her life around, my number one fan. These people are my number one fans. I can't go.
क्या करके बैठा है तू? हेलो,
आदत कब खेला तू?
कल रात को ही खेला था।
तेरे को मालूम भी था तू खेल नहीं पाएगा तो भी मेरे को बुला रहे कब से?
अरे मेरे को नहीं पता कि लड़े, मेरे को लगा तू गोल्ड में पड़ा देगा। दूसरा आईडी है ना तेरा? दूसरा आईडी दे मेरे को।
वो सिल्वर 2 है
हाँ
तो
दे
तेरे को
मेरे
दूं?
को।
अबे वही तो
हाँ,
मम्मी वाली आईडी है बे।
ये मेरे को दे, ये वाला अकाउंट मेरे को दे, तू उसमें से दे।
हाँ
मेरे पास दूसरा अकाउंट नहीं है।
और जो स्ट्रीम चालू है, तेरे को भेजू कैसे? व्हाट्सएप पे मोबाइल से भेजना पड़ेगा।
वो ये वाला
रुक जा
मत दे, ये वाला तू मेरे को दे, मम्मी का अकाउंट से तू दे। ऐसा है भाई, इतना अच्छा खासा डाई गोल्ड 2 में था, क्यों हारा तू? सीधे दे।
Go anywhere without them being there. Hi, Andrew. Can I have some attention? Nobody cares what you people think. So, anyway, Lucy's been begging me for a second interview. After begging me for 6 months for the first interview, I don't know if most people know this. She was begging me for an interview when I was in jail, telling me that she wants to get out my side of the story and tell the truth and what Romanian jail is like and about my mental health and all this stuff. And then when I sat down, she tried to sucker punch me and attack me because she's a fucking snake. And now she's begging me for a second interview, been messaging me every single day because she got destroyed so badly in the first one. And then yesterday, for the first time in a long time, I messaged her and she didn't reply, which was weird. Do you know what I said to her?
Well, I'd actually really like to know. So she worked for the BBC, and
She works for the Batty Boy Club.
and you sent her a message. What could you have possibly messaged her about? I don't know. Why don't you tell our 53,000 viewers?
I said, how does it feel to work for an organization which is clearly covering up for sexual predators and trying to travel the world grilling others on morality when you work for an organization which is clearly filled with sexual criminals?
Yeah, so to get this straight and to put this into context for anybody who doesn't know, a BBC presenter, unnamed, you could cover this in a second about why he's unnamed.
Oh, yeah, he's unnamed. They don't want to say his name.
Unnamed. Was soliciting nude images for cash from someone who's 17 years old. I know what some people are going to say. Isn't a relationship with this? Oh, yes, in many countries, including the United Kingdom, but the international standard for child pornography is 18. If you solicit images from anyone under the age of 18, whether you be in Korea, Colombia, UK, or the United States, it is child pornography. So this person, because people under 18 obviously can't make smart enough decisions. That's why they're not trusted with alcohol. That's why they're not trusted to vote. And that's why they're not trusted to send pictures of their dicks or pussies to people. But this BBC presenter paid £35,000 for child pornography. And he's unnamed. Why is he unnamed, Ed?
He's unnamed because they want to protect his name because they don't want to ruin his life in case he's found innocent. Because the Batty Boy Club would never take somebody's name and drag it through the mud for 15 months before they're convicted.
Because you're innocent before proven guilty.
Of course. So that's why I said to Lucy, like, how does it feel to work for an organization which is clearly covering up for people who commit sexual crimes and then flying around the world trying to grill others on morality? And for some reason, she didn't reply to me. Very interesting.
Well, she's been reaching out for Lucy. We're here. We're ready to hear your opinion.
Lucy, you have another interview.
There's
Let me
a
ask
seat
you
right here.
Let me ask you about your work at the Batty Boy Club.
I've got a DNG t-shirt waiting for you, Lucy.
Good morning. Finishing my third coffee. Only 7 to go. I like to mix it up. One hot, one cold, one blonde, one brunette. Keeps life interesting. So I woke up this morning to some very surprising news. I couldn't believe it. Supposedly, somebody who works for the BBC has been caught grooming a 17-year-old, a vulnerable 17-year-old, and he paid them £35,000 in an attempt to shut them up. We don't know yet who this person is because they've been protected by the media, of course. The person's name can't be said, whether the victim or the perpetrator. Funny that. I would have thought after attacking me for a year and a half, constantly and endlessly printing my name day after day, accusing me of things that never ever happened, when they found somebody actually doing something to the point where they had to suspend him, they would have told the public who this person is. Why did the media decide to protect this person? Why do they want to protect his name so badly? Interesting. I mean, Philip Schofield was caught grooming, and the media still talks about that all the time, don't they? Right? Because the media is so honest and fair and open. If you're going to attack me for a year and a half with no conviction and no proof of anything, you'd think when they find somebody who's actually done something, they'd attack them for at least a year and a half plus a day, or 2 years. You'll stay on them, right? But the Philip Schofield thing just seems to have been forgotten. First they said he did it, and then they said forgive him because his mom's upset, and then they just kind of erased it and put it under the rug and said it's no big deal within a week. And I thought that might have been an accident. Thought it might have been like an error, because it would be terrible for me to believe we live in a world where the media protects those who work for them when they're committing sexual crime and attacks those who do nothing wrong simply for exposing their lies. That would be a very sobering reality. So I thought the Philip Schofield story was an accident and they just kind of forgot. But here we are now with another person who works for MSM committing more heinous sexual acts, and his name is being protected, and the name of his victims, supposed victims, being protected, and they don't want to give any details on the case. And if the details ever come to light, I have this terrible feeling they're going to mention it for 24 to 48 hours at best, and then just try and hope everyone forgets again. But with me, they've been attacking me for a solid year and a half, to the point where they had to make up people. Sophie, 13 years ago, you said to Sophie, make me a coffee. You're evil. Tried to destroy my reputation and my life by extension. But these people seem to commit all these crimes and it's just all forgotten about. It's no big deal. We wake up to another BBC scandal. Another person who works for MSM is a sexual predator. It's almost like if you want to be a sexual predator, the best thing you can do is work for MSM, because then when you get caught, you're completely protected head to toe. Very interesting.
These people are worse than disingenuous. They are worse than simply liars. They are evil. They are a club. And if you sell your soul and join the club, they offer you protection. Don't. They aim to destroy you, which is what they're trying to do to me.
People called me crazy when I said they were a big club and you're either inside of it or outside of it. But I like to think people are starting to understand now what's really happening in the world. And I like to think that people understand the harder they attack me, the more they prove my innocence, which is all they're really trying to do. And it's going to be very interesting for everybody to pay attention to how long this story remains in public consciousness once this person's name is eventually revealed. Because the BBC's managed to get some high court injunction to protect this person's name. The courts of the UK believe it's fantastically important to protect this person's privacy and his life. We don't want his life to be ruined. Don't print him all over the media. Don't put him all over TV. Don't call him all these terrible things. That'll be bad for his mental health. I can speak from experience. That's probably true. But his name must be protected. So when that eventually comes out, let's measure how long this story is even mentioned for, if at all. Or they'll just try and quietly sneak it under the rug. It turns out the Philip Schofield scandal debacle wasn't actually an accident. It turns out that these people protect sexual predators repeatedly, and if you stand up and tell the truth in the world, they're going to try and destroy your life. It turns out that some of the worst people on the planet work for these organizations. And it's actually interesting to me the level of hubris that BBC staff operate under when some clown like Lucy can come sit here and try and grill me on morality when she works for an organization full of sexual predators and wears the badge with pride. I'd like to think this is proof of what I've been saying all along. I've never sold my soul. I refuse to do it. I refuse to sell my sanity. Please understand, these people all being protected have sold their souls to the devil in exchange for me, as an honest man, decides to stand up against evil and deal with all the consequences of that with a pure heart and a pure conscience. And I'd like to think that anybody at home watching this debacle and all the other garbage that's going on understands very well that the MSM are worse than dishonest. They are worse than liars. They are genuinely evil.
If I would have sold my soul to a large corporation, and then this attack happened, which I very much doubt this level of Matrix attack would have even happened to me. But if it did, then this large corporation would speak to the media, and the media would be treating me like they treat Philip Schofield. They wouldn't be treating me as an enemy. They would treat me as an ally.
All I had to do was sell my soul, and I refused.
So the mainstream media, I think everybody understands lies, but now we've reached a point where they're genuinely covering up for bad people doing heinous things. So anybody who genuinely believes in the mainstream media still at this point and repeats their narratives and think that they're being educated when they listen to this garbage, unfortunately is propping up an evil regime of sexual predators. It's no longer just a matter of being stupid or an NPC and being uninformed or misinformed. You're genuinely propping up sexual deviant, not deviance, because deviance can vary within the parameters of perhaps
Normal.
acceptable.
Yeah.
Degeneracy is the word.
Degeneracy is the word. And yeah, continue paying your TV license fee. There are people who need to send money to underage teenagers so they can buy crack cocaine
And so they can
to
afford-
solicit child pornography. And
Correct.
And so they afford anonymity and the best lawyers in the world because
Absolutely.
they're definitely not going to jail.
Oh, completely. That's
course
right.
not.
So keep paying your TV license fee so that people can commit sexual crimes, and then they can use your license fee to pay these people exorbitant sums of money. And they can also put Lucy on a flight to come here and try and grill me about morality while she wears a badge which holds the name of the organization, which genuinely covers up for genuine sexual predators.
Pay up, losers, people of the UK. Pay up. Right. Right hat card. Super chat here from Follow the Fish. What is happening on the 14th of July? Something about AI?
Correct. I'm going to yell at everybody.
Well, the 14th of July is the day before my birthday, so obviously...
Nobody cares. Right. So let's get to the point. This is the point I was going to actually yell at everyone about. And I want to yell at everyone for a good prolonged period of time. I would like everybody at home
So I'll
who
just
actually
chill.
just chill.
Cool.
Everybody at home who actually cares about their life and actually wants to become something that's important and matters. The next 10 minutes are going to be some of the most important minutes you're going to experience this year, perhaps in your life ever. I want you to pay a lot of attention. So I'm going to give you a few seconds. Put your glass of water down. Focus. Make sure you can hear me. Turn the volume up. Sit very fucking still. I keep getting asked various different concoctions of the same question. And what people are trying to do is find a way to escape the matrix, as they should be. And they are asking the correct person, me. Most people who are looking to escape the matrix understand that it is nearly impossible to do without finance. You need to have money. If you don't have money, then you're going to be stuck.
मेरी अभी की जो सेटिंग है ना वो एक अलग प्रोफाइल बना के सेव कर देना
कौन सा बे
सेंसिटिविटी और क्या आता है
सेंसिटिविटी तेरा 0.313 का
अब मतलब मेरा सेव मत कर तेरा एक नया बना वैसा मेरा अलग सेव कर तेरा अलग सेव
मैंने
कर
सब बुराई का
हाँ
मैंने अपना डाल दिया है
हाँ तो वो करना सेव मत कर अभी तेरा सेव थोड़ी ना किया तू
नहीं मैंने डिफॉल्ट तेरा जो सेटिंग्स था कंट्रैक्शन का मैंने डिफॉल्ट कर दिया
हाँ तो चुप मेरा तो सेव करता
बिरयानी चावल ये कौन है
क्या बोल रहा है
कौन करता है भाई 219
अबे वापस से वो कर सकता है क्या केविन वो सेटिंग पे जाके
कौन सा
मैं क्या सोच रहा हूँ मैं ये वाला अकाउंट तेरे को देता हूँ ये वैसे भी मम्मी की आईडी तो लगेगी नहीं खाली यूजर नहीं भी चाहिए
अरे छोड़ना स्टार्ट कर भाई कितना सोचता है
अबे नहीं मेरा अभी जो इसमें आया हूँ ना मैं इसमें मेरे को कुछ भी सेटिंग मेरे को नहीं मालूम कैसा रखूँ मैं ये पूरा ये मेरा पुराना पूरा डिफॉल्ट है अभी वो सेटिंग नहीं जमेगी इसकी मेरे को याद भी नहीं क्या
भाई भाई कल्याणी चावल में किसका फोन आया रुक जाओ स्टार्ट कर भाई इतना मत सोच
अबे नहीं होता है मेरा तू स्टार्ट कर मेरा पुराना वाला
वीडियो बना दो तेरा सेटिंग के साथ
मेरी पुरानी वाली सेटिंग तो सेव नहीं कर सकता है हेलो
हेलो तू क्या बता रहा है
अरे मेरी पुरानी वाली सेटिंग सेव करके रख देना कैसे भी करके
अरे मैंने हटा दिया भूल तो रहा हूँ
छोड़ तू
अरे मुझे नहीं पता था मगर अगर तू नॉर्मल सेटिंग तो कहाँ पे तेरा मैंने
उसको
क्रॉसहेयर
किसी का भी अकाउंट लेता है भाई किसी का भी अकाउंट लेता है सेटिंग इसी बदल देता है
अरे तू डर मत मैंने
हाँ।
केविन का क्रॉसहेयर एक अलग से बना बस
अच्छा हाँ क्रॉसहेयर तूने अलग बनाया ना
हाँ तेरा 600 करके अलग है, मेरा केविन करके अलग है। हाँ भाई, तो इतना भी भरोसा नहीं है ऑफलाइन।
ये मैच के बाद अबे तू तो प्लेटिनम पहुंच गया, सही है, तेरे को
तो
टेंशन
कैसा
नहीं।
हारा अभी गोल 2 तक पहुंचा था, बाकी सोलो रोक लो क्यों?
अबे केविन रेडियंट पहुंचने के बाद भी यही हालत रहेगी मेरी। ये गेम वैसा है।
तू टेंशन क्यों लेता है? टेंशन है लेनी,
तो मेरे को अपना नहीं है रे गेम का।
सब है बस। देखो बस एजेंट
तो अबे सिंगापुर सर्वर लगाए होगे लोग,
नहीं
इसमें मैं सिंगापुर खेलते बैठता था। रुक जा, बोलो मुंबई में इतना टाइम क्यों लग रहा है?
मुंबई ला।
मेरा अनरैंक्ड
मुंबई
है
में
वैसे भी, मेरे
मुंबई
को टाइम
तो भाई देखो स्ट्रीमिंग में आगे बढ़ के तो लोगों से बात करना चाहते
जोर से बोल, क्या बोल रहे
हैं। देखो मुंबई, देखो स्ट्रीमिंग में आगे बढ़ने का ना, देखो लोगों से अच्छे से बात करना पड़ेगा।
अरे उतना तो मालूम है रे, पर कौन से लोग से अच्छे से
दारू,
बात करना है? जिन लोग से मतलब है। अभी भैया लोग से अच्छे से बात करके क्या करूंगा मैं?
अरे वो लोग को सब्सक्राइब करने बोलेंगे ना, पागल लोग करते हैं तो अच्छा
अब
किए वो लोग करेंगे।
वो तो मैं टाइप करके रख वो तो मैं टाइप कर देता हूँ एंड गेम में, एंड में
अरे
तो
वैसा नहीं
सब्सक्राइबर
बोलूंगा,
आ
मैं
जाते।
गेम पे भी ना वो लोग से बात बात करने का काम, गेम पे भी बात करने का भी
तो वो करते करते ना गेम हार जाते।
तो नहीं हारेगी नहीं।
अच्छा
जब
तू
तक
तेरे
तुम
माइक
मैच
बाजू में कर
Stuck
या कुछ,
as a
आवाज बड़ा
wagey
कर।
or a
भाई
brokey,
लोग जब
and
तक
you're
तुम
going to be
हारेगा ना,
beholden.
तब तक नहीं हारे। बात करना भाई, तो ऊपर से भी 2 बजे का गेम तूने 2 बजे कर दिया।
अबे
ये अभी वेंचुलर
स्टार्ट
कर
किया था,
देगी शाम।
हटाया क्यों तू?
मुंबई का गाना रहा था ना, मैंने कहा हाँ खजानी चावल।
वर्ल्ड पीसी स्ट्रीमिंग। अबे पंखे की आवाज आ रही है क्या पीछे? हाँ बे,
हाँ हाँ,
पंखे की आवाज आ रही है।
नहीं 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 आ रही।
कुछ बोल भी नहीं रहा हूँ तो भी मेरा माइक में वो आवाज क्यों आ रही है बे?
ऐसा
एफपीएस
कैसा
ड्रॉप होता है? अरे
दिक्कत
बहन
होता
चो, इतने सारे एजेंट थे मेरे पास।
तो कुछ है ही नहीं भाई फ्लिप से। इसमें
क्या
सब
खेलूं?
फिनिश।
ये रेस भी ले लिया, रेना भी ले लिया, फेड खेलूं क्या?
हाँ चलो, मेरे पास ऐसा
तो
ऐसा कुछ नहीं
जमाना
करना।
हो गया है अभी। मैं डायरेक्ट रेस इंस्टॉल करने जा रहा था, देखा वहां पे डेडलॉक है। सब एजेंट थे मेरे पास।
मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ बस उसमें।
अबे है ही नहीं उसमें कुछ, क्या लेगा तू?
Guys,
अबे
just
केविन,
please smoke. Okay, guys will carry.
जो आता है वो लो।
ये भाई ऐसा मत लो, जो खाता नहीं है, एक सेज लो और
देखो
एक सेंटिनल लो।
केविन, तू भी ये सब लेगा ना ब्रेम, ये रैंक में कुछ मैटर नहीं करता है। तेरे को जैसा खेलने का, अपन दो ही जिताने वाले हैं। तेरे को जो खेलने का वो खेल, ये लोग के लिए मतलब।
अबे अभी मेरे को क्या बोलते हैं, जब तुमने सालों सालों क्या था ना, तो
हाँ,
ग्रीन पे
तो
पहले
मैंने
से तो
इसमें वो
ग्रीन खेलता
भी ऑन करके रखा होगा। चल 2 ब्लाइंड हो गया अपने पास।
हाँ बिल्कुल।
To the systems, which you could side skirt if you had enough money. That's true. There's actually a lot more to escaping the Matrix because you also need to build up your physical capabilities, and most importantly, you need to free your mind to the point where you can say the truth even to your own detriment, even if it ends up putting you in jail. But I digress. It is an important stage for you to make some money, correct? However, a lot of people have this
लॉन्च किया
dream,
गया किसी ने?
and
इसने सेज भी ले लिया, सही है। स्काई लिया हील के लिए, बड़वा डुअलिस्ट ले सकता था, सेज लेके बैठे। हेलो सेज, सिर्फ मेरे को हील देना। मैंने अपनी सेटिंग भी 440 by 1080 रखा हूँ क्या रेजोल्यूशन।
ठीक है भाई, हमने तो नहीं खाया।
अबे मैं भूल गया, मैं रेस नहीं होगा, खुद को ब्लाइंड किया मैं। वाओ यार, सेज बाय AFK।
आना कवर तो
Right here.
Spike down A.
शॉट केविन नहीं समझ में आता है, स्ट्रीम लैग होना चालू हो गई।
तो बताता रहा हूँ, बैक स्टेप पे तेरे पीछे है।
हील हो जाना तो। फ्रेम ड्रॉप चालू हो जाता है, मेरी स्ट्रीम लैग होना चालू हो जाती है, क्या मालूम क्यों। अरे मेरे पास स्किन भी है केविन। सॉरी केविन, सेज मेरे को हिल देना। मारो उसको, भागो। अरे उतरो भाई, एक एक करके क्या उतर रहे हो लोग।
Spike down B.
सुन लिया उसने।
Seconds left.
माँ कसम, मारने के बाद भी मार ही रहा है वो। अरे माँ कसम केविन, तो ये गेम के बाद थोड़ा जाना पड़ेगा स्ट्रीम सही करने के लिए। तो मैं सेकंड हाफ में कर देता हूँ, मुझे आगे। तेरा भी माइक शॉट देखना दिया अभी केविन की, तो कुछ बोल। मैं इसको म्यूट करके रखा था। इसको मारना। एक हुका एक एल्बो है, मैं दूर आ गया हूँ। एक और जंप किया, एक लॉन्ग है, एक लॉन्ग है। सॉरी 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 सॉरी।
I'm gonna save this time.
ना इसको रेस खेलना आता है, ना उसको रेना खेलना आता है। किधर भी नेट फेंक देने का ना केविन। घुसो 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 घुसो। एल्बो कितने सेज वहां पे? अरे पीछे तो देखना भाई। प्रेम मरना मत। तो मेरे सेकंड पीसी में स्ट्रीम बराबर चल रही है, इसी में लैग हो रहा है। कौन गया? अबे इधर ही बैठा ये। रेना बैकस्टैब, रेना बैकस्टैब, रेना बैकस्टैब, रेना बैकस्टैब, रेना बैकस्टैब। लैम्प्स में आ रेना। इस तरह पीछे। रेना ब्रिम को छोड़ दे, टाइम पास करेगा। रेना को मार। रेज रुक जा, रेना को आने दे।
Player standing.
प्लीज सही है। राइट साइड है।
अरे प्रथम बोलो। हेलो बोल बोल। हेलो बोल ना। अरे हेलो, तुम लोग कॉल करके बात। बोल बोल बोल। अरे यार बोलेगा। बोल बोल बोल। यार ये देव को पूछना कितना बजे जा रहे करके, मैं भी बाहर ही हो गई। देव को पूछना कितना बजे जा रहे करके।
बैकस्टैब।
अरे ये देव को बोलना, मैं भी बाहर ही कर जाऊंगा। इतना मौका मिलता है। ये तो पार्ट में आराम से अपने में चलेगा।
कर रहे हैं
लो आवाज आ रहा है। आवाज आ रहा है।
हाँ बोल।
बात कर पाते हैं। तो बस पाइप है।
स्पीकर रे स्पीकर। अरे मारना यार। सेज वॉल करके रेप देना। अभी मत दे 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 यार। सेज जा आगे जा, एक को मार के वापस आ। सेज लेफ्ट देख ले, लेफ्ट देख ले सेज। एंटी एंटी कर देते हैं पूरे वैलोरेंट वालों। वे पूरा बीटी कर देते वैलोरेंट वाले। हार्बर को आवाज आ रही है, ये नहीं पता कहाँ से आ रही है।
बस पाइप लोग म्यूट कर दे।
एक को मार के वापस नहीं देते। बस कर बस कर बस कर। क्या चूक गया। अच्छा मेरी एबिलिटी 40 सेकंड में वापस आती है।
Grenade. There's another. One enemy remaining. Grenade something.
एक बैकस्टैब है, हुक्का में एक है।
Last player standing.
एक हुक्का से है तो लॉन्ग से बैकस्टैब आएगा। हार्बर डिफ्यूज कर रहा है। पबजी खेलते हैं।
Last round before the switch. Grenade something. There.
अबे यार केविन मेरे को स्ट्रीम का वो सही करने गया था। ये मैं ये 40 सेकंड में ट्राई करता हूँ करने का। स्ट्रीम लैब्स ओबीएस है ना?
आवाज बहुत कम आ रहा है।
अभी बराबर है?
अभी भी बहुत कम।
स्ट्रीम लैब्स ओबीएस पता है ना देखो।